It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Seattle. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 24-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. His first throw is an interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Butker with the extra points. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Reset.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. L80. Reset.
From the gun, Darnold. Completed to his running back. Looks through and breaks away. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Here we go, set. Reset.
Darnold looking to throw. Caught by his back. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Reset.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks trim the lead to 1. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Yellow.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws will find a drop at some point, too.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense to the line fast.
14 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes on first and 10. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Seahawks 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
We're going to start.
Here's Darnold. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He's brought down back at
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To throw, here's Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
We're going to start.
A give left side to Charbonnet. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And it can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Right up the gut. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 22 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
On first down, they'll run. We got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. So we're through one. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
And 5.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Here's Akers up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Their 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Darnold. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Set.
Here's Darnold to throw. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Charbonnet with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Fire on these two. Fire on these two.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Marcus Epps making the play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He gets it to Rice. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the handoff. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, Kansas City.
Hey, 57, 57.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he only needed 1 more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go set.
Darnold now to throw. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
Here you go, young lady. Reset. Reset.
Darnold. Porting down the field, and he's got it. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. DeMercado bringing it back. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
You're outside.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. They're simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Yellow. Attack.
Trying the right side. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hauled in by Gray. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
a gain of 10
Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run here on 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The Lions ready. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Back to the well again. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Second down at the 40.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Waddle makes the catch. Shoves him off. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
41 yards.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. A 41-yard
From the red zone on 1st.
First down, Chiefs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 11-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Yellow.
He'll work against the blitz. Screen here for Smith. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
I gotta believe, Cade, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's going to be complete to Smith on the check down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Give now to the running back. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And his 1st out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's Darnold. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go set.
And you just get the play off. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. We've set it downs from the 37. And again, it's Darnold. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Darnold to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
We're going to start.
Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hand off to the back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here.
The Seahawks 47-yard line.
They give it to him again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. He gets loose down the right side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Yellow.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble. But it looked like the Chiefs got this Lucky break there, making that recovery. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Barner's got it. It's complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Darnold. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
We give inside to Akers. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now Darnold. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
And they send a man in motion. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. You've got to keep moving quick here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 21. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Going from the gun here. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Smith and Jigba. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.